What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Damn, I got people dedicating videos to me because I broke up with their grandmother and I blocked them on Twitter. That motherfucker sound like Blackbuster Critic when I Water died. Pokemon Go! Listen here, man. Your grandmother knew what it was when we started dating, man. I'm anal, no lube. She said she can handle it, you know what I mean? So I had to cut the old bitch off. It is what it is, man. But like I'm serious, like I told man, I got promised a certain a gamer's grandmother that I'm not going to dedicate any more videos to men over the internet. This channel here is about gaming, so make your videos. Call me what you want to call me. Whose side doesn't bother me, unless you want to meet in person and talk about it like men, like two men. Then I don't want to talk. I'm not going to make any videos about you. You don't know me, okay? Call me what you want, but just don't call me late for supper. Anyway, on to today's video. So Micheal Pachter, in the headlines again. And like I said, he's been very, very, very critical of Nintendo. And like I said, me and him feel the same way about certain things when it comes down to Nintendo. Like they're just stuck in their ways. But he basically said that the Nintendo NX is doomed before it launches without key third-party support, which is the truth. You know what I mean? Now, I was right about, remember we talked about the Nintendo NX on the Big Game of Small Talk podcast. And I remember crapping them. I think it was Crap Nintendo. They thought that Nintendo was going to release their next generation console, and it was going to be on par with the PS4 and the Xbox One. But there are rumors, we don't know for sure yet, but there were rumors that came out saying that it's going to have the latest GPUs and CPUs or whatever the case may be. It came with the tech demo, and that it was able to push that at 60 frames per second. In the rumor has it that anything that's on the market right now as far as home console wouldn't be able to do that and push that many polygons. Like I said, it makes no sense. We're talking about Nintendo's. This will be their 9th generation offering, not their 8th. And I didn't see them making the same mistake twice. They've been in business for over 100 years. And putting out a console that's barely on slightly more powerful than the PS4 and the Xbox One, it'd be the same thing all over again. What happened with the Wii U? Because once the PS5 and the Xbox Infinity come, they're going to leave it in the dust again. And there's not going to be any running any third-party games that come out for those consoles. But anyway, enough about that. He said that, without any of the key third-party support, that the Nintendo NX is dead. And it's the truth, you know what I mean? People like to jump up and down and scream about Nintendo's exclusives, but exclusives come out every 4 months, 3 to 4 months. You get multiplats every Tuesday, you know what I mean? And if Nintendo, if they don't get, like I said, third party on board with it, and then it's going to fail again. But here's the thing, though. What's crazy and ironic, and at launch, the Wii U had a lot of third party support. Nintendo fans didn't support it. You know what I mean? They didn't. It launched with Tekken Tag Tournament, Assassin's Creed 3. Tekken Tag Tournament sold 10,000 copies. Madden sold like 9,000 copies. It launched with NBA 2K13. It launched with a lot of third-party games. You guys didn't go out there and support it. You know what I mean? And even the fall, a few months later, then it came out with the Need for Speed. That sold 18,000 copies for the month. Then it came out with, you guys said, well, they coming out with games, we want them at the same time as other consoles get them. So then they came out with Injustice, Injustice of Gods. That came out at the same time as the 360 version and the PS3 version. And that shit sold 20,000 copies for the month. So, third parties are looking like these, you guys saying you want these multiplats, but you're not supporting you're not supporting the console. You're not buying the content. Shit, look at Call of Duty. The Vita version outsold Call of Duty on the Wii U. You know what I mean? Like, you Nintendo fans are a lot to blame to why the Wii U failed and they didn't get a lot of third-party support, because, let's be honest, as long as they still supported the PS3 and the 360, the Wii U would have been fine. You understand what I'm saying? It still could have been getting some third-party games, but you guys didn't go out there and buy those third-party games. You know what I mean? Like, shit, the Vita version of Call of Duty outsold the Wii U version. That's saying a lot. You guys didn't go out there and support. Now here's the thing. I don't know if I don't know if third parties are is gonna go go balls to the wall with the Nintendo NX. I don't know. Like Assassin's Creed was still like Splinter Cell, that sold like shit on the Wii U. They got a lot of not saying not a lot, but they got a few games that came out the same time as the PS3 version and the 360 version. You guys did not go out there and support the title. It was missing key features. And I remember you guys. Oh man, I remember it was like yesterday. Guys were complaining about Injustice not having any lobbies, and I remember Neverland Studios. They did our it was either it was sorry. It was, I read a story somewhere, and they were complaining about the Wii U version not having any lobbies, and they basically Ed Boon basically said that Nintendo's network, quote unquote. I'm not saying that it's not capable of doing party chat and all that stuff, but they didn't have the basic shit in place for them to attach the lobby to. They wanted third party to go in and do all the groundwork. Like no, like prime example, like you got Sony and Nintendo, you have their networks. I'm sorry, you have Sony and Microsoft, you have their network. They have this shit in place for third party to go in and all you just got to give them the code and by the Nintendo wanted third party to do all of the work. Now you take games like Call of Duty, like which did have lobbies and voice chat and stuff, but what I mean, they I guess compensating Activision. Activision went in and did it, but Nintendo didn't have the basic shit in place. I mean, now what to me what's going to make this NX successful is that it got to have achievements, some type of achievement system. I mean, they got to get with the time. They got to have some type of achievement system. Of course, third party voice chat got to be mandatory in every game. You know what I mean? Every game, game invites. For fin rights got to be mandatory in every game. To me, they have to stop being so strict. Like what I mean, if they want to compete with the PS5 and the Xbox, whatever, Infinity, or even the Xbox One and the PS4, they have to stop being so strict. They can't put out their next generation console, which is going to be their ninth, and they can't do the basic shit that we did on the PS4 and the Xbox One. I mean, that was a big issue that I had with the Wii U. I mean, I bought one day one, but when I hopped on the Wii U, it felt like I was taking a step back. You understand what I'm saying? It couldn't do the basic shit that I was used to doing with my, I was doing online with the 360 and the original Xbox, like join session in progress. It really felt like I was taking a step back, and like I said, I hope until I got to realize that I have this saying that I always say when it comes to Nintendo that I feel like that I've grown up with Nintendo, and Nintendo hasn't grown up with me. They have to get with the time because if they don't, Nintendo can't afford another dud. They don't. Like they got that strict shit, all that trying to be everyone's parents, and they had to cut this. Look at me. I don't really care for Nintendo's exclusives like Mario. Like they're exclusive. They don't even talk. Like what I mean. Like I've been playing those games since the '80s. Like linking them. Make you imagine a Legend of Zelda. Being made like a Witcher type game or Fable made them to talk and interact, have dialogue. Like that'd be epic. What I mean. Now, I don't care for. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Mario. Like like you played one Mario, to me you played them all. But that's just me. I don't care for Pokemon. I don't care for Pikmin. Man, that's not. I don't like the. I don't like the art style. I mean, like like goddamn, these games have to evolve. Like I mean, why not make a mature Zelda game? Like I mean, real, because Zelda is not. It's not for a kid type game. It's not for the 6-year-olds. It's an action adventure type game. You know what I mean? You gotta it's gonna take some some period to beat the game. So why not make a mature Zelda game? Like what's wrong with that? Now I can see you're not doing a mature Mario game. I get it, but why not make a mature Metroid game? You understand what I'm saying? Like Nintendo gotta get with the times, man. Like that old school shit. Like prime example. Like you had my son. Like his first console may have been his first Nintendo console was a GameCube. I'm sorry, a Wii or whatever the case may be. But then he wanted to play online and talk to his friends. So maybe Nintendo may have got him into the game like it was my first console, but he evolved. He don't he evolved. He wants to play online. He wants to talk to his friends. He wants to do all the stuff that everyone's doing now. Like Nintendo has to get it. They have to evolve. They can't be stuck in the time. They can't, man. I don't care how powerful the Nintendo NX is. I'm not going to buy it if they don't have an achievement system, if they don't have mandatory voice chat, if they don't have mandatory game invites. And if they don't have any third-party support, I'm not going to buy the console. I don't care how powerful it is. Because for me, I don't care about their exclusives. If I will buy the game, I will buy it for the for the third party support. I remember I said that when I bought the Wii U. I bought it sad because I didn't buy it for the 360. I bought it for the Wii U. And I remember you guys said, "Who buys a Nintendo platform for third party support?" Like it. I mean, maybe I'm showing my age. I remember the Nintendo had all the third party support: Double Dragon, Contra, Ring King. Some of Nintendo's greatest games, you know, were made by third party. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys don't understand it. Some of your first Nintendo consoles may have been the Wii, may have been the GameCube. You know what I mean? To me, that was their last greatest system was the GameCube. Internal Darkness was slick. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I said, if they don't have third party aboard, if they still stay with that strict shit, they don't have the basic online feature. People like live streaming now on their console. Like Nintendo, you got to get with the times. If you don't, just stick with that. Now, this is supposed to be some type of hybrid system, handheld, and, sounds like a gimmick to me. Like, what Nintendo needs to do is make a traditional console. I know they got that handheld thing on. Well, not even say on Smash because the mobile market is eating up a lot of Nintendo's business right now. People don't my Maya, my daughter. She's all about playing games on her tablet. Like what I'm not gonna buy her 3DS and pay 30, 40, 50 bucks for a game. Well, I can just spend 99 cents and get her a couple Flappy Bird games for her iPad or her LG tablet. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Will the Nintendo NX be doomed without any third-party support? Major third-party support. I'm out of here. Pokemon Go!